We first noticed something with Gabby at a very early age, probably the first year after her birth.
She had a cough that made her voice change. We ended up taking her to the ER, and they said she was diagnosed with croup and that future episodes were going to be coming before she outgrew it. So when they did, coming to Children's would be the best way to handle that.
Gabby was born with a medical condition of a slightly smaller than normal trachea or major airway, which led to many symptoms throughout her early childhood.
Sometimes 3 times a year we would end up back in the ER. Most times, I would say at least 90% of the time, they would end up admitting her, and we'd stay anywhere from 1 to 6 nights, depending on how bad it was.
We kind of got into a pattern, croup, ER, got kind of comfortable. And then one year, when she was 6, we had the same scenario, and that's when we discovered that it wasn't just plain old croup this time.
When I got there, I found out that my airway was really small and I had to get in emergent surgery to open it up.
We thought it was going to be the same scenario, the same outcome, spend a few days there. And this time it was different. They said there were some issues and they were going to call in a specialist to do an emergent surgery.
She developed bacterial tracheitis, which was kind of not related to her small airway. It was unfortunately very, very bad luck that she got it.
Her episode became so severe that she had to have a surgeon go in and pull infected material and scar tissue out of her windpipe. And for several days she was actually put into a drug-induced coma to decrease her need for oxygen to help her handle the episode.
The doctors at Children's, the pulmonology experts, actually suggested that she maintain a very active life.
We basically made her run.
To help it, I should stay active, play sports, and run.
She would cry because she couldn't breathe.
I was a personal trainer and I knew what to do to help keep her active. The hardest part for me was being her mom, and when she would cry and not want to do it, trying to get her excited and enthusiastic about doing it.
She would get me up and go out and run around our block. I would start by running 1 lap, and then after months I would do 2, and then I got to do 3.
It wasn't easy and it took a long time, but we accomplished it, and by now she far surpasses my physical fitness abilities.
Had she decided to take it easy and play it safe, there was a chance that she never would have been able to experience what she is.
She never gave up. She was very determined.
Now I can run a 6-minute mile, and without my mom pushing me through the pains that I've had when I was younger, I probably wouldn't be able to do that today.
She has not had an episode of croup for 3 or 4 or 5 years, and it's unlikely that she will have episodes of croup in the future. Possible, but it would be very uncommon.
I am very thankful to have Dayton Children's Hospital so close to us.
Your child is a different patient than an adult, and children's, they recognize that.
I always knew that you'd walk in and you'd just feel comfort because you knew they were taking care of her and they knew what to do even when I didn't.